What's up, man? Good to be happy to be back, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to talk about Nibiru again in the judgment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Planet X. So I'm gonna wait till I get some viewers to get to coming in or whatever. But I know a lot of people be confused, man. And then not only do a lot of people be confused, but you know it's a lot of like Gentiles that want to deny what's going on. Of course, they're going to deny their judgment. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but we gonna get up into this, man. As soon as I get the viewers to coming in, we gonna get to breaking it down for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? This Planet X thing. This what this is all about. We gonna get to breaking this down. All right. So, when I say the Gentiles' judgment, I know a lot of y'all want to know what I'm talking about. So we gonna do this precept upon precept, okay? Not only I got all the books here. You know what I'm saying? I got all the books here. You know, the Gentiles is the main ones who denies this judgment. But you know what I'm saying? It's for them. It's for them because you know who want to claim their own judgment. They don't want to claim this, but they have no choice. Okay, so we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it, right? This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 7. This is Nibiru, okay? Planet X that the Most High is talking about. He's talking about the Gentile nations being judged, okay? We gonna get into it. He says, Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 7. He says, the lion is come up from his thicket. The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy cities shall be laid waste without inhabitant. Okay? Now, the key word in all of that was destroyer. Okay? Then we have the Cobran Bible here. We have the Cobran Bible. In the Cobran Bible, they call Planet X the destroyer. Okay? This is the Holy Bible. King James. Okay? That's the King James Bible right there. Holy Bible. Damn, y'all can't really see it, but this is the Holy Bible. 1611. King James Bible. Okay, so we know what Planet X is. Planet X has a trail of debris with it. It has wormwood with it. Wormwood is what is going to make the comet that drops down and make all the water poison and bitter. It's on its way. Okay, the Gentiles don't want to claim they destruction. You know what I'm saying? But this destruction is for them. Why y'all think the sun is up there doing what it's doing? Okay? Why do y'all think the sun is doing what it's doing right now? We most likely have X flares on the way from the sun. Most likely. Most likely. Now the sun been going crazy for the last couple of days. Now, as I've been studying this thing, we've been saying it because you can see it. Those that, if you have eyes, you can see. Those with eyes shall see. Those with ears shall hear. Okay? Now, the weather patterns that we're seeing is not right. Okay? The weather patterns is what's letting us know that this thing is coming in. The whole system is coming in. Not only that, we have the whole world, everybody and their mama around the world. Don't act like y'all don't see it. Everybody's around the world. What is this? There's a second sun. There's another sun. There's another sun. And way before that, Christ consciousness was issued in. So the Most High had came. He already said, we can go to the Apocrypha. The Most High said, whenever you start to see these things, know that this is the very same time that the Most High will start to visit the world that he made. So there's them times, okay? When you start to see uprising of the people and all this shit, okay? Now, key word that we are looking for is destroyer, okay? This is the Holy Bible. I haven't changed a word. I haven't added a word. This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 7. And we're going to go precept upon precept because I want y'all to see that this here is real. Look at the weather patterns. Okay, 30 tornadoes within 72 hours in the Midwest. That was just one time I seen it. I said, okay, well, this thing is real. The wind, 50 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour. The earthquakes, the everything that you see. The rumors of war. All that, everything is happening right on time. Everybody, oh, they've been talking about Nibiru coming for you. They didn't tell y'all what Nibiru was. They didn't tell y'all that Nibiru had a time and a place. It's coming to judge. It's not only Nibiru with it. Okay, you have the dwarf star that's with it. That's our son's sister. It's a second son. It's our son's sister. Okay? Hold on. 1 second. Well, we have our son's sister with it, right? Then we have Nibiru. So it's Nibiru, our son's sister going around Nibiru, right? Going around our son. And as it get closer, Nibiru is about 10 times big as Earth. It's about 10 times the mass, so it's pulling. That's why you're starting to see rapid volcanoes go off, because this thing is pulling. As it goes around, it's pulling. Okay? That's why you're seeing the weather patterns. This is why you're starting to see the storms that's not making sense to you guys. It's not making sense because... Okay, here I come. Sorry about that. I got my son. It's just me and him. So it's not making sense to you guys because we've been lied to. And right now we are occupied. That is another reason it's not making sense. We are occupied. But we're going to get into it. Watch out, ones. Move. 1 second. Doing something, so. But yeah, like I was saying, sorry about that. But as Nibiru get closer, you will start to see weather that you've never seen before. Okay, you're going to witness it. You're witnessing it right now. It's just the Most High is giving us time to repent, giving us time to get ready. Whatever He's giving us time for, He's giving us time. Okay, you might not understand it because. Close your door, Justice. Close your door. You might not be able to understand it. Because if you don't have the eyes to see, you will not see. Okay? Some people just not fortunate enough to have that blessing. But, yeah, let me go back to it, right? So, the Gentiles, back to the Gentiles, right? The Gentiles do not want to claim their destruction. So they going to come on my shit. They going to troll. They going, oh, Nibiru been coming. We been here. You just sit back. Because prophecy don't lie. Look around you. Look at the times. You see more black folks saying that they Israelites than you ever seen in your life. And don't blame it on the internet. Okay? Because these people is coming together. The dead bones is waking up. Bone to his bone is coming and they waking up. Not all, but a lot of us. And with the consciousness coming together, we making everything happen that is supposed to happen with everybody waking up. It's coming together. As Nibiru come in. Nibiru is the Gentiles' destroyer. Okay, he said a lion is coming out from his thicket. The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. Okay, he said the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He has gone up from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy cities shall be laid waste without inhabitant. Right? We gonna go precept upon precept, right? That's what he said. So the key word is the destroyer, right? We know this. So the destroyer, he said the destroyer is on his way, right? It's on his way. Not his coming. I mean, not his came, but it's on his way, right? Then he goes on to say, he say, behold. Now listen, because this is judgment for the Gentiles. I'm not trying to. Right. That's what that's what we're looking for the Gentiles to say, right? Nibiru is a joke. Explain your weather, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even welcome to be here. You the one that I'm talking about. All right? If Nibiru a joke, then God is a joke. Because it's in the word. He said, behold, I make it the earth empty and make it waste and turn it upside down. Pole shift. You hear me? Pole shift. It's coming. It's all around you. Signs of a pole shift is all around you. It's all around you. Come on now, Gentile. I can't make... Listen. Hey, it's all around. Your father have been told lies. You guys don't want to accept it that surely your fathers have been told lies? Stop it, man. What y'all think we playing? Y'all think we just playing when we do this? When we come together, this consciousness that has awakened, the apocalypse, the revealing that has already taken place. Now what's happening? What's issuing in the Great Tribulation? If you don't know now, Gentile, then you will never know. Because it's all, I got books laying all around. All around. This shit is everywhere. I don't even want to play with the Gentiles, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to play with you guys. You feel me? We go so deep. We went so deep, we even got the Willie Lynch letter. You hear me? Come on now, man. You hear me? You hear me? What's the most powerful thing you can have? Knowledge. Come on, man. I ain't the one to play with. Come on now, Gentile. It's your time is up, man. Your time is up. We go deep. We go real deep. Okay? They ain't want a motherfucker to read for a reason. Now that we opening up these books, they lie. Now it's a lie. It's a lie now, though. But before, when it was illegal and against the law for us to read, it was the truth. It was the truth. It was the truth. Was it or was it not the motherfucking truth? Okay? Because right now in age, we can't allow no lies. You know what I'm saying? We can't allow no lies. I even got the Valley of the Dry Bones. You know what I'm saying? We can't allow no lies, right? So anyway, let me get back on the subject. So I even got the greatest one of the greatest one of them all. But anyway, back to what I was saying, right? So he said, behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty and make it waste. He said, he turneth it upside down and scattered abroad inhabitants thereof. What does that? Ain't that a potion? Is y'all not listening to what is? I can't even blame the Gentiles. They running from their destruction. They running from their destruction. So when they get on, Nibiru supposed to be come, but you believe in God, right? You don't see what's going on around you. You don't see the weather patterns. You didn't see the NASA just say that they discovered the mother of all comets. That's coming with Nibiru, man. You don't see the sky. Y'all ain't been seeing the signs in the sun. Y'all ain't been seeing the sun red with no shine to it. You can just go outside, look at the sun. Y'all ain't been seeing that. Come on now, Gentiles. Y'all might play stupid. Y'all might play stupid. Like right now, in this day and age, that y'all don't know who the real Israelites is. In this day and age, y'all can play like y'all dumb, like y'all don't know. Over in the Vatican and all over in Jerusalem and all over in Israel is the devil. Y'all can play like y'all, cause your father sat and watched people burn, kill babies and all shit that we can't even do. We probably shoot your ass and maybe even stab you. But the shit that y'all have done ain't nothing but satanic. You cannot ignore that you are the serpent seeds of the Bible. You the devil. And y'all will come on this shit and talk shit. In this day and age, though. In this day and age, though. This is what I don't understand. But we're going to get into it. He said, now, when Nibiru, this is all about Nibiru. He talk about the pole shift and all that. If you don't have understanding, pray for understanding, man. He said he will plead with the, this is Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 28. He said, he will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, said the Lord. Thus says the Lord of hosts. Behold, evil shall go forth to nation, and a great whirlwind. Now listen, because as above, so below. So as y'all see these planets aligned and all this shit goes on, excuse my language, understand that these are the times that they are talking about. This is the time. Not the time back then when our people, we living in the time that they was waiting on. The time that they was, God, coming back on. No, this is the time right here. Pay attention to the sun. You don't see the sun? You don't see the X flares? The coronal mass ejections coming off the motherfucker? Y'all ain't been seeing ever since so-called COVID-19 came. The corona mask off the sun been going crazy. Y'all ain't been paying attention. And as time, they said that this thing will be in our solar, it's coming into our solar system right now. But it should really arrive like 2028, 30. But they say Wormwood, the so-called biggest comet, the mother of all comets they just found, should make it here by 2028 or 29. But something like that. And then Nibiru should come second. Which Nibiru is coming to reset the earth. It's coming to cleanse. It's the Bible is telling you, the Lord is telling you what it's coming to do. He said the destroyer of the Gentiles. He didn't say the destroyer of the earth, the destroyer of all nations. He said, no, all nations go witness this. All nations go be, you're going to have a part in this. You're going to self-destruct if you don't know what's going on. You're going to have a part. But he said the destroyer of the Gentiles is come about his resting place. He on his way. He already here. They know this. They've been studying this thing for years. They know what's going on. The fuck y'all think they've been building bomb? Y'all think they've been building bomb shelters because they knew they was going to war? Huh? Y'all think all these bombs? No, they know what the fuck is coming. They know what's coming, man. They know what's coming. They say, he will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, said the Lord. Thus said the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. Do y'all hear this? He's talking about Nibiru. A great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth, right? And the slain of the Lord shall be of that day. From one end of the earth even to the other. So nobody is going to be able to escape when Nibiru comes. Nobody is escaping this thing. Okay? He said, they shall not be lamentated, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the earth. So this thing, when this thing come, I mean, it's going to fuck up the world. It's going to mess up the world so bad to where body's just going to be buried. Ain't nobody going to be worried about burying nobody. It's going to be dung upon the earth. It's just going to be a dead corpse upon the earth. When this thing come and cause so much, it's going to cause a fucking pole shift. This is what's happening. It done happened twice already. We're going to go into the Corbin Bible too. The Corbin Bible. Okay? Now, let me get up and let me go here. Now, as these things happen above, we will see the facts below. For all y'all that think that this shit is a fairy tale, he said, even if I showed you, you wouldn't understand. Even if I showed you, you wouldn't understand. Okay? He said, and the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp. And it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of water. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. The third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. The waters was poisoned. This thing gonna come and it's gonna poison most of the water. It's already headed here. They just told y'all. They told y'all they done found the mother of all comets. Did y'all not see when that asteroid hit the earth and they only had 2 hours? They only seen it coming before 2 hours? Y'all ain't seeing the signs? You can't stop what the Most High got planned. Okay, we gonna go into the Cobra now, right? So, in the Cobra, they mentioned Jeremiah. Okay, in the Cobra, they talk about that, right? Well, in the book, breaking down the Cobra, right? So in the Cobra, when they talk about the destroyer, I told y'all the key word that we are looking for is the destroyer. Okay, now I'm gonna leave this book open right here, this Holy Bible, because this is what a lot of y'all study out there. A lot of y'all study the Holy Bible, and the Holy Bible is saying the exact same thing as the Aztecs said, the Olmecs, the Egyptians. They all saying the same shit. The Mayans, they all saying the same shit. So I'm gonna leave the Bible open because Jeremiah called this thing the destroyer. In the Corbin Bible, they calling this thing the destroyer. Okay, so we're going to leave it open. And excuse my language to those of y'all out there that's But he say, now in Jeremiah, we're going to go back to it. The key word that we are looking for is the destroyer. He said, the lion come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles. Remember that. Two key words, the destroyer and Gentiles. Now, I didn't add to this Bible, and I didn't take from it. He said, the lion come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone from his resting place to make thy land desolate, and thy cities shall be laid waste without inhabitant. Okay? Then, when we go to the Coburn Bible, this is manuscript chapter 3, verse 4. It says, matter of fact, we're going to go to manuscript chapter 3, verse 3. When ages past, certain laws operate upon the stars in the heavens. Now, listen to what they're saying. They're talking about the stars in the heavens. So they're talking about the alignments. They're talking about as above, so below. Listen to what the fuck they are saying, because a lot of us start listening to this shit, excuse my language, and we start thinking of like fairy tales. This shit don't sound real. This shit sound like a fairy tale kid book. But it's not. Because even if I showed you, you wouldn't understand. He said, when ages past, certain laws operate upon the stars in the heavens. Their ways change. There is movement and restlessness. There are no longer constant. A great light appears redly in the skies. Okay? So when Nibiru get to coming in, they telling us a great light will start to appear redly in the skies. Manuscript chapter 3, verse 4. He said, when blood red ash drops upon the earth, the destroyer. Listen to the key words. What did Jeremiah call this thing? He said, the lion come up from his thicket. The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. This is Jeremiah. This is the Holy Bible. Okay? This is the Coburn Bible. Coburn Bible. Right? They saying the same shit. He said, when the blood red ash drops upon the earth. Now listen to what he's saying. The same thing that Jeremiah is saying. Not one person will be able to escape this thing. He said, the destroyer will appear and the mountains will open up and belch forth fire. I told y'all, Nibiru is like 10 times the size of Earth. So as it gets closer, it's pulling everything out the earth. It's pulling. So you will start to see, it's going to tell you, just try to listen with understanding, man. Go get your book. Go get one. But he say, when blood red ash drops upon the earth, the destroyer will appear, and mountains will open up and belch forth fire and ash. Trees will be destroyed, and all living things engulfed in the waters will be swallowed up, and the lands will boil. The seas of the lands will boil. Did y'all hear that? He said when the destroyer appears, when this thing starts to come, now we know that it's causing catastrophic destruction on the earth. Okay, I'm going to plug it up as it comes in. So they say people will scatter in madness. Okay? People will scatter in madness. When you hear how the Holy Bible talks about the trumpet, how do you hear this trumpet? Where is this trumpet coming from? All of these people are saying the same shit. Now check what they say. They say they will hear the trumpet of the battle cry of the destroyer. Key word, destroyer. And will seek refuge within dens in the earth. Bomb shelters. But there's no way you can hide from this thing. The Most High said so. He knew that you guys would try this. What y'all thought? The riches, the kings, and the princes, and all this shit of the earth would just leave these people out here? And you gonna be okay? Nah. It say the people will scatter in madness. They will hear the trumpet and the battle cry of the destroyer. Okay, here I come. And will seek refuge within dens of the earth. Terror will eat away at their hearts. Their courage will flow from them like water from a broken pitcher. They will be eaten up in the flames of the wrath and consumed by the breath of the destroyer. Like this thing ain't don't even have to touch you. Just coming past earth, right? So this is the Coburn Bible. Then they go on to say, this is when the thing shall start to make its way, right? They say, men will fly in the air as birds and swim in the sea as fishes. Men will talk peace with another. Hypocrisy and deceit shall have their day. Women will be as men, men as women. Passion will be a plaything of men. Okay? This is the days that we're living in now, when this thing started to show its face again. They say, in those days, men will have the great book before them. What do I have before me? This is not a King James Bible. This is a Coburn Bible. They say in these days, in those days. Now these are the people way before us. We living in the times that these people was waiting on. He said, in those days, men will have the great book. They said, in those days, men will have the great book before them. Wisdom will be revealed. Okay, so the apocalypse has already come and go. Christ consciousness is already here. It has already come. Y'all don't understand that your body is a living temple. You sitting over here waiting on God, and you already has been awakened to things that you never knew before. So, in those days, men will have the great book. Wisdom will be revealed. The few will be gathered for the stand. It is the hour of trial. The dauntless ones will survive. The stout-hearted ones will go down in destruction. So not everybody is going to die. They tell you that God done brung this thing through twice already. They said he done brung it through twice already. Everybody didn't die. They just didn't want y'all to know this because they got us busy, occupied. They don't want us to know what's going on. They got y'all sitting back waiting on the God that cracked the sky. When in all reality, they done took as above and fucked with it below. Okay? Jesus and the 12 apostles. The Son walking on water every day. The Son touched every water in the world. Every day it walks on water. The 12 calendars. The 12 apostles. As above, so below. Christ consciousness. As within. It's within you. The God you're waiting on and you're searching for is within you. Right? You just been misled. So they say, it is the hour of trial, right? They said, it is a known fact. Now this is creation. Corbin Bible, 21st century, Master Edition. Chapter 3, verse 1, creation. They say, it is known, and the stories come from down ancient times, that there was not one creation, but two. A creation and then a recreation. It is a fact known to the wise that the earth was utterly destroyed once and reborn on the second wheel of creation. Don't the Bible say that? Because they talk about Noah and everybody in the Coburn Bible. They talks about Noah. They talk about the destroyer coming during the time of the Exodus. How y'all think they parted the Red Sea? It's all in here, man. It's all in here. The books, they said, in those days, men will have the great book before them. They will have these books before them. He say, but, a creation and a recreation. It is a known fact to the wise that the earth was utterly destroyed once and reborn on the second wheel of creation. A new earth and a new orbit. Okay? They say, God caused a celestial dragon from out of heaven to come and encompass her about. The seas were loosened from their cradles and rose up, pouring across the land, creating giant tsunamis. Y'all ain't see them scientists, them thousand scientists that's out here protesting, talking about climate change and all this shit. Y'all ain't see the scientists that just got arrested, talking about this shit is coming. Y'all ain't see what it's like. Look up, like the movie Look Up. It's the same shit. If I bullshit you not, y'all ain't just see the scientists, man. Y'all can't tell me y'all ain't see all these scientists all around the world protesting, talking about the climate change and all. Y'all don't see this shit? Okay. Keep acting like you don't see it. They say God caused a celestial dragon from out of heaven to come and encompass her about. The seas were loosened and their cradles rose up, pouring across the land, creating giant tsunamis. At this time, the great destruction of God caused the celestial dragon from out of heaven to come and encompass her about. The dragon was frightful, behold, and lashed his tail. Nibiru got a tail with it. Go across the whole sky, full of nothing but debris. Y'all hear how God talk? A fire is kindled in my anger. The sky go rain, fire and brimstone. How y'all think the moon gonna turn red? The red iron oxide that's coming off of Nibiru as it come around. It's putting red iron oxide everywhere. It's here. They even got a picture of it. Nibiru with the tail. Nibiru with the tail, right there. With the wings. Nibiru with the tail and the wings. It's out here. So they say, at this time of the great destruction of the earth, God caused a celestial dragon from out of heaven to come and encompass her about. The dragon was frightful to behold. It lashed its tail. Its breath out, it breathed out fire and hot coals. And it was catastrophic and inflicted upon mankind. The body of the dragon was wrapped in a cold, bright light beneath the belly was a ruddy hued glow. Now y'all see the shit that when they say that they gonna tell us exactly where it's coming up at, how it come up with the sun, go down with the sun. So when y'all see that shit when the sky red as fucking, you what the fuck is that? We witnessing greatness right now, all around the world. When you're looking at the sky, man, shit that you can't explain. We witnessing greatness all around the world. See, it's just we didn't know. The Mayans knew. The Aztecs knew. Once these stars and shit get to line up, oh, okay, Nibiru is coming again. The shit came already. Y'all heard how they said everybody didn't die. We're going to get into it with Noah, right? So they said men were stricken with terror and went mad at the awful sights in the heavens. They were loosened from their senses and dashed about, crazed, not knowing what they did. The breath was sucked from their bodies and they were burnt. Right? Now they're going to tell us, look, they got pictures of the constellation in here, man. I don't know if y'all can see that. Here, okay. Hold on, let me get him what he wants real quick. They got pictures of the constellations, right? You can't have that, man. You can't have it. This. Okay. Oh yeah, I even got the eyeballs right here. You hear me? Because when I go deep. Really? But look, check it out. So we gonna talk about how this thing, how we know that it's come and go. They say 4 times the stars in heaven have. They said 4 times the stars have moved to new positions, and twice the sun has appeared to change his direction of his journey. Twice the destroyer has struck earth. Y'all hear what they saying? The destroyer. Key word. Destroyer. Twice the destroyer has struck earth, and 3 times the heaven have opened up and shut. Twice. Okay, I got it. Sorry about that. Okay. Twice the destroyer has struck earth, and 3 times the heavens have opened up and shut. Twice the land has been swept clean by water. Right? Then it goes on to talk about Noah's flood. Noah is in the Corbin Bible. Okay? Noah and his family is in the Corbin Bible. DoorDash should try to keep my motherfucking food. But anyway, sorry about that. They said, now this is, they explained how it's food. I'm finna give it to you. I'm finna get off here. I'm finna explain to y'all how I look at first. Y'all can meet me back here probably like at 6 o'clock, okay? They say the star grew. Now they talking about the strange sun that y'all be seeing, okay? Because sometimes Nibiru is coming around, the eclipses are our sun. or the second son that's with it, the son. Okay, hold on once, Justice. They say, then came the day when all things became still and apprehensive. For God caused a sign to appear in the heavens, so that man should know that the earth will be afflicted. Okay, so they telling y'all, God caused signs to show in heaven, in the sky, far as stars and stuff, to let these people know that the earth is finna be afflicted. This is why you're seeing the signs. This is why you're seeing the signs of like the crazy shit that's going on in the sky, like with the sky and all this, and you got all the world people talking about they seeing the second sun and all of that. This is why. They say, the day came when all things became still and apprehensive, for God had caused a sign to appear in the heavens, so that man should know that the earth will be afflicted. The sign was a strange star, okay? They said, the star grew and waxed to a great brightness, and was awesome to behold. It put forth horns and sang, being like no other any ever seen. So man, seeing it, said among to themselves, surely this is God appearing in the heavens above us. The star was not God, though it was directed by his design, but the people had not wisdom to understand. Okay? Then it goes on to talk about the scrolls. And the great mistress of the stars, let us abide in peace, for we fear revelation of your horns. It's talking about the second son that come, right? See, they talking about it right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back and show you. But they talking about our son, Planet X in the middle right here. Okay, our son over here, I think, the other son over here, Planet X in the middle. Okay? They talk about this thing. It's all in the scrolls. This talk about the scrolls. It says, and a great wonder appeared in the heaven. There was a woman who was clothed with the sun. The moon was positioned under her feet. All this is as above, so below. Right? They talking about stars. So when you hear about the war in heaven and you hear about the war with Michael and all these stars, y'all see the sun up there going, there's a war going on up there. So they say, and then a great wonder appeared in the heavens. There was a woman who was clothed with the sun. The moon was positioned under her feet. She, our dark sister, which is our son's sister. They say she, our dark sister, had a crown of 12 stars on her head, 12 escorts orbiting her celestial body. Then another wonder appeared in heaven. There was a great giant celestial red dragon. That's Nibiru with our son's sister. Okay, it's all written. These people know that this shit is out here. Okay? They say, the dragon's tail swept a third of the stars out of the sky and threw them down to earth. The dragon caused a pole shift that made the stars appear to move in unison down toward the horizon. The giant dragon, that old snake, with its red meander comet-like serpentine tail, called the devil. Listen. I ain't finna go too far up in there, man. They said, man forgot the days of the destroyer. Only the wise know where it went, and that it will return at its appointed time. It raged across the heaven in the days of the wrath. It was, in its likeness was like a billowing cloud of smoke, enwrapped in a ruddy glow, not distinguishable in joint or limb. Its mouth was like an abyss from which came flames of smoke and hot cinders. Listen, it's getting serious. All right, now I'm gonna get up off here, man. Y'all can follow me on YouTube, man. The Unexplained, Uncut Raw. Well, I give y'all one more page. Manuscript chapter 5, verse 1. Coburn Bible. 21st Century Masters Edition. It say the doom shape, called the destroyer in Egypt, was seen in all the lands thereabout, and the color of it was bright and fiery. They say its appearance was changing and unstable. It twisted about itself like a coil, like a watering bubble into a pool from under the ground supply. And all men agreed it was the most fearsome sight. It was not a great comet. Listen, it was not a great comet. They knew, all men agreed. They said it is not a great comet or a lucent star. being more like a fiery body of flame. This was the aspect of the doom shape called the destroyer when it appeared in the days long by the olden times, and thus described in the old records, of which few remain. So they know that this thing is coming. They know that it's real. They got record of this thing. And with that being said, man, shalom. Go out and get you a couple books, man. You know, a mind is a terrible thing to waste.